Love is real, the most lasting, the sweetest and yet the bitterest thing we know. Charlotte Bronte. Your will shall decide your destiny. There is no happiness like that of being loved by your fellow creatures and feeling that your presence is an addition to their comfort. Better to be without logic than without feelings. The soul, fortunately, has an interpreter, often an unconscious, but still a truthful interpreter, in the eyes. Look twice before you leap. Prejudices, it is well known, are most difficult to eradicate from the heart, whose soil has never been loosened or fertilized by education. They grow firm there, firm as weeds among stones. Better to try all things and find all empty, than to try nothing, and leave your life a blank. A ruffled mind makes a restless pillow. If we would build on a sure foundation in friendship, we must love friends for their sake, rather than for our own. The human heart has hidden treasures, in secret kept, in silence sealed. The thoughts, the hopes, the dreams, the pleasures, whose charms were broken if revealed. I would always rather be happy than dignified. We know that God is everywhere, but certainly we feel His presence most when His works are on the grandest scale spread before us, and it is in the unclouded night sky that we clearly read His infinitude, His omnipotence, His omnipresence. Happiness quite unshared can scarcely be called happiness, it has no taste. I am no bird, and no net ensnares me. I am a free human being with an independent will. There is no charm equal to the tenderness of heart. Jane Austen. Selfishness must always be forgiven, you know, because there is no hope for a cure. Her own thoughts and reflections were habitually her best companions. Let us never underestimate the power of a well-written letter. A single woman, of good fortune, is always respectable, and maybe as sensible and pleasant as anybody else. I hate to hear you talk about all women, as if they were fine ladies, instead of rational creatures. None of us want to be in calm waters all our lives. Woman is fine for her own satisfaction alone. There is a stubbornness about me that never can be frightened at the will of others. My courage always rises at every attempt to intimidate me. Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. There is nothing I would not do for those who are really my friends. I have no notion of loving people by halves, it is not my nature. There is no enjoyment like reading. How much sooner one tires of anything other than a book. When I have a house of my own, I shall be miserable if I do not have an excellent library.